Rob, got your 5.3 with the Texas Speed Stage 2 cam done and dyno tuned. Pretty consistently here, making 353 horsepower, I believe. I think the torque was really good too, like 360. A lot of times they only make about 350. But I want to go over the main screen here. A couple things. I'll show you oil pressure in a minute on the O2s and later. Those are a mechanical gauge. It doesn't read through the computer. But new inlet air temperature sensor that we had. You can see the bigger cam here, around 37 kPa. Stock cam's about 25 to 27. I'm targeting 700 RPM idle. Timing advance, that's going to bounce around to target that. This is drive-by cable, so we don't see any fluctuation here. Up to temperature 203. These are your short-term air trims. I always like those run a little bit negative. This is what the oxygen sensors are adjusting off the base fuel map. We had the fan on and it's running 13.8 volts, so we know the alternator looks good. Injector duty cycle, 2% at idle is pretty common. I think I saw 78% at wide open. Stoichiometric for gasoline at idle, 14.7 is pretty normal. Drops to 12.8 wide open. Switching frequencies of the O2s, I want to see these going top to bottom, 100 millivolts to 900 millivolts. And that bank to bank that here, driver to passenger, that we're within 5% of each other. That all looks great. But take note here, diagnostic trouble codes. I get a lot of calls on this. P0 101, 102, or 103. You have 102 and 103 here. That's related to running speed density and the mass airflow sensor, the elimination of it. We have to have those there as what I call a soft pending code. So the computer knows that it's not there, it goes to speed density. So if your check engine light comes on, scan it, ignore 101, 102, 103 in any combination, and it's something else. You don't have the 4L60 and nothing, so there's nothing else here, so typically you won't see much. Look here at the engine. Here's that oil pressure. What is it, about 35 it looks like. Up to temperature after the dyno run, so that all looks great. Kind of messy, lots of wires, but everything's marked and labeled here. This is all your extra stuff, but this is the fuse block relay, an ALDL. We do put a preliminary check engine light down here, which you can see it's not on. But these 4 wires is what you need to start and run the engine. Computer here, of course. So that's about it. We'll get it off the dyno here, palletized, and ready to ship for you.